Hello, YouTube and Infinite Magic Grade players. So we're bringing part 2 of the DarkProxy Wuthering Coast account takeover here. I started to take a peek at the Saga City builds. I think we're okay with the Diamu or the Indra. Looks like they've got a decent bit of def, mastery, and that's kind of what we're going for here. So I don't really know if there's anything else I want to. We can check and see if we've got some good def rate rolls. Let's see. Def rate 2, mastery, speed. I think we're gonna take that. Def rate, speed, we're gonna take that too. So I think we like this better. And what we're gonna do is check Diamu now. Well, what about artifacts? What do we got in this department? We're gonna take that. We're gonna equip you, and then we're gonna check here. Let's look at def rate. Compared to what we're working with, we've got no def rate. Let's see, does it roll? No, we're not gonna roll it. And we're gonna check mastery, def rate. And he does have the highest epic piece here. What about here? Yeah. I think this is what we're gonna rock with. Like I said, we're not trying to burn too much resource. Let's take a look at Dianmu. She needs to be more so into a speed build, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna filter by speed and see what we got. So let's check mastery speed and see what we got. Nah, we don't got it, so we're just gonna filter by normal speed. We're gonna take this piece. We're gonna sort here, and force, we're also filtering by speed, and looks like we got 68 on that one. We've got 94 on this one, so she's got the fastest piece there, and she's got speed here, and we're gonna jump into regular speed rolls and look at speed pieces. So we've got 117. We're gonna borrow some popper gear because Dianmu wants to go fast. 97, 62, 61, 98. Okay, Dianmu wants to go fast, so we're taking some speed. 101, and then we're going to take one of these boots. We'll take this one. Okay, so we got Dianmu up to 2629. That looks good. And he did give us a little bit of free reign so that we could build a hero. And I think what we want to do is put this Foxian in. So we're gonna go ahead and build him and throw him into the mix. So let's go ahead, awaken. Ooh, this is fun. This is fun, awakening some heroes. I wonder if we have scrolls. I didn't even check. Alright, so we got the A5 Foxian. Looks like we got enough potions to make him. I don't know if we got emblems. No, we don't got the emblems, but that should be fine. Alright, what are we thinking he might want? I guess a victory sprint for simplicity's sake. Or even, actually, the hang stamp will probably work well here because he's going to target his team. So I'm going to put you on. Holy crap, that's a lot of scrolls. Juicy. Oh, that feels nice. And Foxian 2 is going to want some speed gear, so we're going to jump in and look for those. So let's start with the artifact. We'll look for speed. We'll take it. We're gonna filter by speed. Since we've got that hang stamp, we're gonna take Bunny's thing, and we're gonna filter by speed. And 75, 91, 97. We're gonna take that one. Jump into here. What about feather? Do we have feather pieces? Speed. Not the best feather gear, so let's jump back into our regular speed set, and we'll take the next fastest things, 81. 99, we'll take that. Def, we'll take this. HP, we'll take this, and then we're just gonna go regular speed, and we're gonna take the other one. So now we've got a fast Foxy, and it looks like, or fast enough. I believe we want to use the S2 Prio. Yes. Alright, and we're going to drop the Foxy in here into the Sanctuary. Alright. Wuthering Coast, Battle Test, Saga City. And we're going to edit this because it did have Moxie. I would like to use Ben for the DD team. So maybe it's possible that we can get rid of Ben and just use the Saga City heroes, because that frees up some more damage in another team. So we're gonna prioritize the S2. And this isn't a speed up, right? It's just turn meter. Yes. So let's do a quick save. Let's do a quick test and see what that is doing for us on skip. Let me out of here. Oh. Let's look see. All of our damage went away. Why is that? That's interesting. Did Ben really add that much to the team? It would be interesting if he did. Wow, yeah, Ben made a big difference. Okay, and without Santa, we were still hitting 1.5. So let's just do a quick test and see with Santa what that does for us. So we replace the Moxie, because then we get the speed up. And we get the Combat Vanguard aura too, so let's look, see what this does for us now. $1.7. $1.6. And what if we do that? Okay, so I think that might be, I don't know if I want to use Santa and Ben though. Because our damage was similar with Moxie. Ben was a key. So what we'll do is we'll drop the Santa, we'll add the Moxie back, and then we can use Santa somewhere else. And this is kind of like, as you can see, my thought process a little bit. I don't want to burn up all the key units in one spot if we don't have to, because Santa's going to increase somebody else's damage. So it looks like we're still hitting 1.5 with the Saga City team. We don't even have the emblems on the Foxian, so this is looking good for us. We're going to rock and roll with that. We'll just press skip on it and, you know, pray that we hit a good run. So right out the gate, 5.7, and we're looking for 6.4. So that's really good. That's really good. Now we're looking at DD, and what DD is going to entail is no more Ben. So we're going to jump into test, select, and take a look at the DD team, which would be this right here. We don't have Ben, so we'll have to edit it. So we're going to remove Ben. We're going to add Santa because we know we have Santa. And maybe we add Jingle Bell. Santa, we're going to prioritize this. I don't think we need healing. No, we want Nordak, don't we? So we're going to just test with what we've got. We're going to test with what we got and see what this does for us. And it's not very much, so let's remove the Santa and we'll add the Ben in, or the Nordak in, I mean. Why did I add Ben? That was supposed to be Nordak. Oh, no, we're on this team here. $630. So let's quickly take a peek and see what we're working with. Nordak doesn't have gear. Catherine does have gear. Catherine's got an Echo Victory Sprint, so we've got the attack up. We'll put the Hang stamp back on Hang. That's going to increase the damage some. And then Agatha, she's got 97 crit rate. Battle Specialist is good. Let's take a look at Nordak and see if we can make a build too. So we don't have very much gear in that department. Crit rate, crit damage. We're going to look for crit rate and take the highest pieces. So we're taking the 2 jack pieces, I believe. We're going to look for a crit rate artifact. We got nothing. Crit rate and HP rate. What do we have? Let's roll 4. Okay, we'll take that piece. You know, we might even... Oh, that was perfect. Okay, so that's a good piece for Nordak. 67. So now we're going to look for HP and crit rate. What do you need? He needs 67.7. Let's look at speed. Speed and crit rate here. Don't have much. And HP, crit rate here. I think we'll just take this piece up and we'll advance it and hope it rolls into A. That works. Okay. So this will be Nordak's second build. Alright, and he's got 76 crit rate, a good chunk of HP, so let's jump over here. And I don't think that we had... Let's look, attack. No, what about crit damage? Attack. No, we need 76. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a second emblem set. Direct damage. Okay, and then we'll fill in with speed. We'll fill. Oh, buff. Okay, that worked. We don't want magic touch. Control effects. Do this one. Okay, so this will be the Nordak DD second emblem set. Aura, what do we have? Ward and Blessing. Do we have any rune stones? We do not. They've been converted, so we can't make one of these. 81%. So we need 19% more crit rate, and I feel like we just checked this. We don't have anything there. That is a ring. We don't have an armor here. Crit rate, crit rate, crit rate. We need something with crit rate. And we can't steal from Heng. This will only give us 10%. Let's sort by attack, crit rate. That will give us 17%. What we needed was... This will work. So we'll take this, and then we're going to put a defense crit rate on, and we're going to take Lydia's, it looks like, and that will put us to the 100% crit rate we're looking for. Yeah. So now Nordak's got the 100 crit rate. Heng has high crit rate, but not 100. I think this right here should fix up the Wuthering Coast team. So we're testing. $675. Why is that? Because we're not using build 2 or emblem 2. Okay, 768. So Nordak's damage went way up. Jingle Bell is still kind of low. We'll take a quick peek at her. Advanced hit aura. So she does have her gear. So what we would need to work on in the future would be to make some of these crit rates 100%, and that will get rid of some of the volatility. And then of course, you know, without the Ben in this team, it is a bit weaker. So I think that for simplicity's sake, this puts us at the 6.4 mark, and that's what we'll do. So we hit 6.4 battles. Yeah. I want to try one more thing before I lock that one in. I don't think that 9.6 is possible, but we do want to put a good buffer on 6.4 for down the road. So DD. I want to try without that band. 792. 733. And we'll give it one more test and see if we can get a little average here. So 792, 733, and 764. So it is a mid 7 average. And then if we ban the Agatha S4, we wind up with a what average? $789. $790, so a high 7 average. Yeah, so high 7 average, just like that. So we will run this team. And there it is, the 7.4 or 6.4. And we've got 2 teams left. Let's see, if we look at bone toxins, does he have... So let's go ahead and delete some of these Wuthering Coast teams because they're not necessary. This isn't needed. This one's used, this one's used, this one's not used. Okay, so those are his 3 teams. Nita... I don't see Zora's no exclusives, Magdi's no exclusives, and is there a Mellet in here? I think I have a better chance of looking at the box. So let's filter by legendary. We're gonna look at blue marks and try to find this Mellet. If she exists, and I don't see Mellet, so she must not exist. Yeah, let's just quickly take a peek at the gallery just to make sure that I am not crazy. Wizard's Eye, Mellet is not on this account. Okay, so they won't be able to form a traditional poison team. That's fine. What we can do is a triple DOT. Because I don't think that their HP burn team is going to be very great either. So we'll jump into Wuthering Coast. We'll form a productive Toxicant. And that'll be something like Nered, Santa. Nidrold's good for this. Anji's good for this. And Nita. So we'll do this, and this will be team 4. And for Santa, I don't think we need to put any smart casts on this team because we will need the healing from the S4. So let's just do a quick test. And we're locking in 644, so let's jump into... Actually, we can just lock that one in. And for future notes, he will know that he can use this team, and that gives him a $500 million nearly buffer. 600, so now he's at 7 billion. And the last team, we don't have a bleed team, we don't have a HP burn team. Let's quickly just open up the box and see. I don't see a good last option here. There really isn't one. So what we can do is one of my favorite things. You know me. We'll lock in the 6.4 billion. Collect those rewards, or we'll let him collect the rewards. So he's working at 80 shards of a scale now. So it's really good. It's definitely an improvement from the 5.2, or what was it? 4.8 rewards? let's look see. So 4.8 is bringing you about 60. So it is a step up. It's some more gems, it's some more scales, and it's a little bit closer to that 9.6 threshold. And with that said, 9.6, you're looking at like 2.6 billion away, and right here, you know, we've got room for progression in all of these teams. This team right here can be hitting for a lot more. This team can be hitting for a lot more. This team can be hitting for a lot more. What it's all going to boil down to is some aura work, some auras really. You're going to want the skill master on the singer. You're going to want the recovery horn to the bunny can go over to Rister, and then bunny can wear mastery surge, and then Lydia's going to want a combat vanguard aura. And that in and of itself should bring this team to a easy, and I mean easy 5 billion, maybe even 6 billion. And that could be the difference right there for him to be hitting 9.6. This team right here, I'm not super familiar with because I don't have these heroes built yet. But I have seen this team hit for some disgusting numbers. Just take a look, see. 6 billion. They've got the Aniru, the Foxian, and the Ben Austin. 6 billion. Bailey is doing 5 billion. Cybernex is doing 4 billion. Kozis is doing 4 billion. So there is definitely room for that team to do more damage. And between those two teams in and of themselves, that's your 9.6. So definitely got the room for growth. I would say that the DD team, it's gonna need something, and I don't quite know what, because Ben does look like a key for the Saga City team. I think that Klee actually pulled off something wild. Oh, they used the Ben, but 7.3 billion with that team. It's insane. And I'm sure they were both skips, honestly, because I know that Klee could hit higher than 10 with this team. So we definitely, we've got 6.4. That's locked in. There's no way that you won't be hitting 6.4 moving forward with these 4 teams. Gives you room to kind of build a 5th team. You need a few more heroes. I think you need some poisoners for a traditional poison team. Maybe you need Momelo and your Adeline with some exclusives, and you could change Team 4 to be Momelo and Adeline instead of Nidroid and Nita, and then that could be a HP burn team capable of a couple of billion easily. And then the last team could be, let's see, we usually, what are we thinking? Poison. The last team could be Poison with some more exclusives on your poisoners, but there we go. So successful. The mission was accomplished. We did hit 7 billion. Like I said, we gave them a threshold, like a safety net. They'll hit 6 billion or 6.4 every week now. With the guidance from this video, they can go through, check all the gear that we used, and 2, they can follow up with some screenshots of their own when they sign back in, and from there they can improve it. We talk in Discord, so as they get some more heroes and have some more questions, they'll be able to improve their damage a bit. But the crit rates on Belle, Hang, and Agatha are going to be very important for increasing the damage on this team. They're all going to want 100% crit rate because that takes away any sort of RNG aspect to it. But yeah, no, that's it. So thank you guys for stopping by. I hope that you enjoyed this little series. I would like to do a few more account takeovers. I do think that this one was a bit long, being an hour, a 2-part series. But it's okay. It's my first one. I was just kind of experimenting a little bit here to see what we liked. And yeah, so I'm satisfied with these results. 7.1 almost from a very quick, 1 hour little deal. Typically, I'll spend a lot longer on my teams, but I'm tuning for a different kind of stat, and I've got a lot more gear to filter through every week. So, definitely satisfied with these results. We did a lot better. And with that said, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.